Yes, great. So it was a great opportunity to talk to you, and it's great to listen to you.
Likewise,
Yes,
likewise,
yes.
likewise. What's your
Yeah.
background? Because I don't. This is the first time me and you we talk. What's your background?
Yeah, so I'm from India, and of course I'm from a Hindu family, and yeah, I
Are you
read.
practicing? Are you practicing Hindu?
Yes, I mean in the sense I seek the knowledge aspect of Hinduism, the philosophical side of
Yeah.
Hinduism. Yeah, and so there are ritualistic Hindus, and then there are certain knowledge, self discovery based Hindus. So ritualism is an outside. You go outwards into the world, and you practice more and more. So that
Okay.
strengthens your belief. And then there's the other way, you go inwards into your own self, and you look at your own nature and your own your inner
Your inner
wanting to
self. Your inner
inner
self.
self. Yes, and yeah, so that's the other way that people. So these are certain people who go into meditation and into self inquiry. That's the other way.
Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, it was quite yeah. So I get the so Hashim and I have, of course, we have had this talk earlier as to what is the idea of morality in Hinduism and how. Um, so earlier we had this the debate with Hashim of whether
Okay.
society can create rules or
So
morality.
basically, Prasoon doesn't believe in good and evil.
Okay.
No, that's an
Come on,
oversimplification.
we
No,
we
that's
had long discussions on
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
Prasoon.
That's an oversimplification. No.
Unless you
What I mean
change
to
your
say,
mind after the
no,
discussion.
no, 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 no. When we say we don't believe in evil, which means we don't believe anything is absolutely evil. Everything has some essence of some
You
part of
know,
good in
you
it.
know, you know, there are certain certain sects of Hindus that practice necrophilia. What's your take on that?
So that's a very micro minority. These are typically they would
Yeah,
be the
but I
Agori.
want to know. I want to know
Yeah,
what's your take on that.
yeah. So this is
Do you
not
find it immoral, or do you find it, or
no, no,
because
no.
remember, always take you to God. So do you find
Yeah,
that a
yeah.
way?
Yeah, so that is not for everybody. There are so it looks as if they are doing it randomly, but it's not random. There are ways and methods of how they practice it. These people don't mix with the normal society. These people, you will not find them in everyday society. These people stay in very far away places. In fact, most of the year you won't even see them. They
Yeah,
only
but I
frequent.
want to know, according
Yeah.
to you, is it moral or immoral?
No, so okay. So now comes the question of morality in Hinduism. So in Hinduism, we have there's what we call dharma. There's self dharma, your own dharma. And then there is dharma of how you are as a citizen, how you are as a relative to somebody, how you are as a citizen of a nation, and so there are different levels of dharma that you have. And when you say the necrophile people, these people have adopted an established route called the Aghori route, which has been designed in that way, where these people explore those kind of practices. So it's not the moral the question for them, their morality is very different, because these people don't wear clothes. These people
I'm
don't.
asking you. I'm asking you. You
Yeah.
as a Hindu, do you frown upon it, or do you find it also as a mean to a
Yeah, so
conduct?
so yeah, so it's not valid for me. It's not valid for me, but for them it's a valid way, because it's not a new method. It's been like around for thousands of years, and these people have they have a very established path. So the Naga sadhus, typically the Naga sadhus and those agoris, those would be typically the people who would practice this. So
Yes.
so for them it's their set of practices, which we cannot comment on, because for them they have found out their ways and methods through that. So yeah, and as long as they're not disturbing the normal society, as long as they're not mixing into our day to day with everyday people, I think they can be allowed to practice their thing, because they're not disturbing the
So
national
you
normal.
don't find it immoral then?
No, there is no. I mean, what they're doing is they're doing with a dead body, right? So they're not
No,
disturbing.
no. I'm talking about you. And now they do how they do it and everything.
Yeah.
But you,
No.
do you find it immoral, or do you find it you
No,
find it
definitely.
a way of?
No,
I told
definitely
you he
not.
doesn't believe in evil, Sheikh. Forget about absolute evil. The guy doesn't
Yeah.
believe in evil.
So that's why I'm asking. I'm asking him.
He's in
So I want
denial
to
about the
know.
reality of this world, where both good and bad exist.
Okay, or maybe I'm showing him the alternative reality.